here we are.
Wait. Oh gosh. Yeah.
So. Right, hold on!
Okay.
Right, I'm ready. Right, no, that's not unless I'm ready. Right, everyone shut up.
Wait, just give me a second. I just need a pillow. Oh, this is tough.
No, it is, because I am funny.
Are you going to be in the room when I'm trying to record my video?
Yeah.
Oh, flip.
Right, here we go. Switch 2. Whoop-de-doo. So, how long has it been since the announcement of the Switch 2? 2 months? Are you as excited as I am? Don't look at me like that. Don't fucking look at me like that. Right, we're gonna start again. Hold on. No, just keep it going. Just keep it going. Just keep it flowing. Alright. Welcome everyone. Welcome to my channel. It was supposed to be a Switch 2 channel, but I'm not sure about anyone else, but I'm not really excited about it if I'm 100% honest with you. We've had Donkey Kong Bonanza. Mario Kart World, that seems to have fallen off a cliff, and I think that's and we did just have the Kirby Air Riders announcement, so we'll get into that. But let's wind the clock back. Let's go back to the start. When were we first getting Switch 2 Rumours or Switch Pro? I think it was 2 years into the life of the Switch, and we didn't get anything. And without going into it too much, we ended up hearing rumours like, oh, it's going to be as powerful as a PlayStation 5, all the usual stuff. It's going to fly into space, it's going to be powerful enough to run 10K, and everyone getting all excited about it. I'll be honest, I was a little bit more reserved about it this time, because it's been 8 years that we've waited for this thing, and it actually does run like a potato. There's nothing that I've seen on the Switch 2 that makes me think, wow, we are in the next generation of Nintendo. And look, we all know Nintendo is not about graphics, it's not about running 4K visuals and all that stuff here. But we like to see innovation, and I'm not being funny. Donkey Kong Bonanza does not look like innovation. It just looks like Mario Odyssey 2, and they've just slapped a monkey on it, and you can smash everything up, and it still has frame rate issues. What's that about? So, leading up to its launch, it was actually my son's birthday, and the idea was that I was going to sort of say, look, I'll get you an early present, and I'll get you a Switch 2. But, as we got closer to its launch date, I was just thinking something isn't right here, like something's going on. It doesn't seem very powerful. There doesn't seem to be anything coming out for it. And they're not revealing really sort of any details about it. So the Nintendo Direct came out, and I'm like, okay, so you've got F-Zero. I've been waiting for F-Zero for a long time. I used to love F-Zero GX on the GameCube. And then I saw Game Chat. It was running like 2 frames per second. I was like, okay, Nintendo, I'm not going to use that. And then they brought out this webcam. I was like, right. And then they started showing us Mario Party Jamboree with a webcam. I'm just like, I don't want to do this. And they were showing all these like animated GIFs or PNGs of people like incorporated into the game. I'm just like, okay, look, this is fine. This is what Nintendo do. You know, they like to be a little bit quirky. We all saw them with Wii Music, right? And then we started getting towards the end of the Direct, and I'm thinking, okay, they're going to show us like the big Mario or the big Zelda, and they didn't. It was just, was it Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. Now listen, what Nintendo showed us is unacceptable, okay? I'm glad that I held out, because after lying to my son and saying, yeah son, I've pre-ordered it, yeah, oh no, we'll go to the shop when it comes out. We'll go to the shop and then we'll go buy one when it launches. I wasn't going to do any of that. Something in here was telling me that something wasn't right. Okay, and then it came to release, and I actually found myself not wanting one. There was nothing about the Nintendo Switch that appealed to me. I thought to myself, okay, let's just wait until it launches. There'll be some available in stores. We'll see what's happening. And of course, all over the news you're hearing, oh yeah, it's record sales. You know, Nintendo, they're breaking records. They're selling. This is the fastest selling console. No, it wasn't. I saw them in the shops that I was going to. It wasn't like the Nintendo Wii where I literally felt like, you know, I had to hide the console to get home, otherwise I was going to be mugged. I didn't get that feeling with the Nintendo Switch 2. And then they announced the price. How much are they trying to charge for it? £420 or something with Mario Kart. I'm not paying £420. The game's unfinished. Everything that I've seen about Mario Kart World is an unfinished mess. And then 2 months later, it turns out that they're using the same Joy-Cons. They're using the same Joy-Cons that they used for the Nintendo Switch 1. And I've already replaced about 8 of those. I've sent about 8 Joy-Cons away for repair and sent them back. The screen is apparently worse than the Nintendo Switch 1. The ghosting level apparently leads up to 4 images. The Digital Foundry, they did like a video on it. So it's got a worse screen than the original Switch. They're still using the same Joy-Con, so it's going to be prone to drift, which I've replaced up to 8 Joy-Cons. And then they said that third-party developers is going to be using something called game key cards. Is that right, Nintendo? So you're not putting the games on the cartridge and then you're going to try and charge $80, $70, $60 for third-party games that run like that don't run very well on your hardware. It just seems really weird. I just think we're in a time where the only company, you know, Xbox are trying to go down the cloud route. PlayStation 5, you know, they've carried some of their exclusive IPs and, you know, they're still doing right. But you always expect a certain level of quality from Nintendo. And for them to do this, I just think, okay, so you've got Donkey Kong Bonanza, yeah, and Mario Kart World, and then I just think, what else? What else? There isn't anything. This isn't like when the Switch 1 came out and you had Mario Odyssey, and then they showed you Breath of the Wild. Remember that? You know, I brought my first Nintendo Switch with me on the train to work, and just played it just to show people that you could play a home console on a train. Which is a bit weird, isn't it? But that's what I did. That's how excited I was. The Switch 2, I'm not even excited about it. You know, drift controllers, blurry 120 FPS screen that's not even 120 FPS. It's just rubbish. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Who else? And that's it. I'm not even Mario Kart World. Like, I'm not even interested. I've got 6 Nintendo Switches at my property. I have the OLED. I have 3 normal Nintendo Switches and 2 Switch Lites and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on all of them. And I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to buy Mario Kart World. I don't even know what this channel's about, to be honest. Like, it was going to be about the Nintendo Switch 2, but it looks like that's not going to be the case now. I'm not sure where to take things from here, but I'm going to stop the video. Thanks for tuning in, if anyone did watch this. And yeah, I don't know what to do because it was supposed to be about the Switch 2, but listen, I've got to go.